Welcome to Yerushalmi Shekalim. We are on Daf Yudches in the Uzhar print, and this is a very shocking passage, and I want to explain it the way some of Farshim explain it in the shocking way, and then the less shocking way, which both of them are lessons, and then I want to talk about one more ha'ara about David HaMelech. Amar Reb Zera says, it's actually Amar Reb Zera, because it's a quote, less than tzrichin shashal nishmaitz and Rosh Hasheshes. We don't have to concern ourselves with Rosh Hasheshes' teachings. Dehu gavra mifachtz cha. For he is a man with open eyes. What does that mean? So, the Takan Chadatin here, the Karban Eda, also, they both say that it means that he didn't see his teacher, and therefore he misunderstood his teacher. So, basically, what he's saying might be wrong, so therefore we don't have to worry about his opinion. Another way of learning this, from the Efei Mara and other Maral Fulda, he says that, no, since he was blind, therefore he didn't hear the sound of his teacher's voice, and really it was someone else talking, and he attributed it to his teacher, but it was, so I guess that makes it less, because he just didn't know it was the right person. That's very fair, because especially blind people, they have a heightened sense of hearing, so therefore that mistake is less frequent to happen. But both of them are translating the word mifascha as lashon saginar, where we talk about somebody who's blind. We say he has enough light. So the Yerushalmi's version over here is he has open eyes, which basically means that he's really blind. So it's saginar. There's another pshat that the Rosh Trilio brings down, and that's that it's a positive thing. And that is, of course he's right, and of course he heard right, and everything was right. But you don't have to worry about him being angry at you for not following him, because he's a mefasa, he has an open heart. He's a kind person. And therefore, you don't have to worry about dissenting views with him. So these three pshatim, they all need a lot of understanding about whether you say that he didn't understand his Rebbe properly because he couldn't see, which is part of communication, or he heard the wrong person, which is not as bad, but it wasn't his Rebbe talking, so that's why he's misquoting, or he's just an open-minded person and kind, and therefore you don't have to worry about fighting with him. But it's just fascinating to see such a thing. In that same line, it's interesting, the Gemara here talks about that people used to bang on David HaMelech's door, and they would say, when are you building the Beis HaMikdash? Which basically was a way of saying, you're not building it, so we hope you die. And David HaMelech says, this is found in the Bible as well, David HaMelech says that I promise I'm happy to hear that. Samachli b'omer li beis Hashem nelech. And not only that, but Hashem says, but I'm not going to cut your life short. You have David HaMelech reigned from age 30 to 70 at a 40-year range, and Shlomo HaMelech had the same 40-year range, from age 12 when his father died till 52 when Shlomo HaMelech died. Very interesting. They both reigned 40 years, which is very similar, by the way, to Aaron Cutler and Schneider Cutler, 39 and a half, etc. Ayin Sham. Anyway, what do I imply with that? I don't know. I'm not implying anything with that. It's just fascinating that sometimes fathers and sons have similar reigns, so to speak. Especially David and Shlomo are very, very related. So Hashem says that the whole reason that Shlomo is building the Beis HaMikdash is to bring karbanos of a tzibor, but it's the tzedakah and mishpat that you do is more precious to me than all the karbanos that your son will bring, which is very beautiful. I wanted to just say that we look at David HaMelech and we say, he's such a great person. How can anybody start with him? But the answer is that even Moshe had people that started with him, and even David HaMelech had people, and Shlomo HaMelech had people that rebelled and hurt their feelings. And so in your life, if you feel that you're an underdog or you feel that somebody is hurting you, just recognize that even David HaMelech, he put all of his emotions, like Rav Tzadok says, into Tehillim, and we should connect with that. And it's interesting that it's the same blot as this thing about Rav Sheshes also talking about his openness and his kindness. So it's the same thing with David HaMelech, that you could feel the love, the passion, and the connection and the kindness that David HaMelech is filled with his heart. And the Im Zmiras Yisrael, the sweet singer of Israel. Thank you so much for joining. Have a great day.